Fish on. That's not even a bad fish.
For the past month, I've been trying to catch a big pike from my local canal, and for the last 10 sessions, I've failed. But this session turned out to be something very different. Well, it's been a little while since I've last done a video, and to be honest, I haven't really done any fishing since that session. I did do one session on the canal before this one, and it was pretty much silent. Like, the most eventful thing that happened was that Ewan reeled into one of his baits missing and one that had teeth marks on it, which meant we'd missed yet another indication from a pike. By far the most eventful thing that happened that day was that I got completely wiped out by a boat. So, because of the fact that on leisure rigs we kept missing indications and basically kept missing, you know, decent fish, I've decided to come today and switch up my setup a little bit. So instead of using leisure rigs like before, now I'm using these. These are just basically pike floats, and they're way better known for having, you know, much better indication and just being easier to catch on. Before I continue with the video, I just want to ask if you can subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 10k subscribers by June this year. Now unfortunately, after reeling in my rods to recast, I realised I was snagged, and unfortunately snapped off, which was annoying, but I just want to say thank you for all the support you guys have given me last year and this year. I haven't really posted much this year, but that hopefully will change. But yeah, just, you know, just all the support, especially on the overnight videos. You know, I never expected, you know, them to get to almost 50,000 views, especially, you know, yeah, just getting my channel this far in just over half a year. It's honestly insane. And yeah, I could have never really dreamt of that happening. But I can honestly assure you guys that this year is going to be even better. I've got so much planned. I've got honestly some of the creative stuff planned. I'm going to be very soon going out doing some overnight sessions on some really good winter venues. I'm going to be doing a lot more pike fishing on the canal once I've got another float, since I've now just lost that. Other than overnight fishing, I've got a lot of other stuff planned. I've got some plans to do some big city fishing with Ewan, which is going to be really exciting. I'm not going to spoil too much on that, but I've got some plans for that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing this year. I'm going to be doing loads more pike fishing to see if I can break a PB, plenty of trout fishing, loads of carp fishing, a load of overnight sessions, see if I can maybe get a 30 on, hopefully, if I'm very, very lucky, a 40. I mean, I'm not expecting that, but, you know, £30 would be pretty nice. I've also got a massive trip planned for June, like something just on a different level. I'm not going to spoil too much, but it's going to be a 2-week adventure, 2-week fishing adventure, but that's all I'm going to say. It's going to be incredible. I just know it. not long after recasting, I finally got my first bite.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No! Oh my god. Well, I cannot believe I just missed my probably only opportunity today to catch a pike. That was such a good bite as well. The float moved like multiple meters, but I just messed up the drag. I just didn't put the drag tight enough, and also the bloody reel had like line tangled around it that I didn't even know about. So I completely messed it up, and I've probably missed my only chance today.
Losing what could have been my first ever big pike was annoying, but it didn't stop me from recasting and trying for another one. Right, so I'm currently about to have a spot of lunch. There's a massive boat coming through. Oh wow, I've not seen this before, wow. Look at that, we've got... Oh, I've never seen this on the canal before. We've got 1, 2, 3 boats in a row. 2 really big ones. That's the big boats. Anyway, let's get on to the interesting bit. So today, on the menu for lunch, we have the little sushi. And for drinks, we have the little smoothie, little mango and passion fruit and apple smoothie. Although this is for those of you who love, dead baiting. Always bring hand gel if you're bringing stuff to eat, because you're handling dead bait, and you don't want your food to be covered in disgusting
sprat slime.
And whilst eating lunch, I watched the biggest boat operation I've ever seen.
No, no, not the black pearl. Oh gosh. Right, well, I'm a bit confused now. We've got one massive boat here about to moor up, and we've got another one right here.
And finally, after hours of waiting, I got a second chance.
There we go, second chance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fish on! Fish on! Fish on! Fish on! It's not a giant, it's a pike. That's not even a bad fish. Whoa, he's scrapping quite a bit. It's a pike. Yes, dude. Oh, he's just hooked. He's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. And he's in. Well, I am going to have some gaping holes in my net after this, but that's what happens when you use a carp net for pike fishing with barbed hooks. I wouldn't say he's that bad. He's probably 7 pounds. I really just want to put him back. Get in there, get in there. After missing that bite earlier, like just messing up the hook set and everything, just ruining everything for myself, I finally got a second chance. I was able to get the pike. I'm wondering if it was the same fish now. But yeah, I'm now going to go measure it. 75 or 76. Right, that's about, yeah, 7 pounds. What a nice fish. Right. Well, at some points this winter, I didn't think I'd ever catch a pike, to be honest. It's been now 15 sessions. I think 10 dead baiting sessions, 5 lure fishing sessions. We did have a couple times where there were like teeth marks and stuff, but it could have just been, you know, little jacks playing with the bait. But finally today I've had some action. I had a bite, you know, only a couple hours after casting out that I unfortunately missed, and then I had this bite, which turned out to be a beautiful 75 centimetre pike. Absolutely incredible fish. For a first ever pike from this canal, first ever proper pike, I'm chuffed. So anyway, for now, I'm absolutely chuffed. Get in there. Oh my gosh, I really wasn't expecting that. I mean, after all this time waiting, you know, all these like sessions, I finally gone and caught one, you know, a proper pike. I'd give that, I mean, it wasn't massive, I'd give it maybe 5 to 7 pounds, you know, it's 75 centimetres, so, you know, a nice fish, but it was really plump, so, yeah, it's definitely a good size. But yeah, you know, I'm honestly really happy with that result, considering I'm pretty new to dead baiting, you know, I'm not a professional, you know, that's a good result, especially since I was only using one rod. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here, as I am now feeling a few spots of rain, so I don't really want to be here any longer. I just want to go back home, get warm. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.